went to a fish meeting Christmas party, and I won a couple prizes. One of the prizes I won was this freshwater canister filter, and so I thought, oh, that's cool. I actually was trying to buy one of those off a friend because for the turtle tank, and so I won it. And this morning I opened up the case that it was in out of curiosity, because the case was big enough for two of these, and the case on the outside actually said contents 2, and I thought, oh gee, is there 2? Well, there wasn't 2, but inside the case there was this big old bucket, 2-pound bucket of spirulina fish food flakes, which is a good flake. I actually use it, and also some cans of Cano bloodworms from ZooMed. So it's basically a ZooMed prize package, so pretty stoked about that. I'll tell you more about the other prize I won, which is in a much higher category, and something I've been looking into, so I'm pretty excited about it, but we'll see how my finances go, if I can keep it or not. Little tank update. So as I got bored, as most of the things go here with the hobby, is why I do changes. So I added some rock and sand to the tank. Just one bag of sand, and it's a thin layer, but because I'm thinking about putting sharks and ray, I'm thinking of either like having a ray and a shark in here. So when I was looking at Pet World yesterday, I noticed they had a tank full of stingrays, and a lot of them were buried into the sand, and I thought, well, that's not cool if I don't have sand for the rays. So I added sand, which means I'm going to take those purple things out of there, because those are wrasse dens. They're for use when you have a bare bottom tank. So I'm going to pull those out of it eventually, unless I decide to put more sand in those, just as a bigger hiding place for the wrasses, but I'm not sure if I actually want wrasses at this point. So since I'm not sure, I'm going to just take them out. As you can see, there's some algae growth on the rock that's been in there the longest, and then I also stuck in this, it's a frag holder, but it started growing a bunch of long hair algae in my main display tank. So I pulled it because, I don't want it in my main display tank. And also, this outside tank is kind of one where I'm not really concerned about algae growth, so put it out here. So the next prize is this KH Guardian Dr. Bridge ALK Monitor. Now this thing is pretty cool. I'm going to show you a really quick snippet of Scott's. He has a setup at his house, and he was explaining how it works. But it's quite an expensive thing, but it also can hook up to your Neptune, so you can do ALK readings throughout the day, and then put it in, it'll actually give you the readings on your Apex. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I just have to add a canister for the right amount of fluid for the reagent, which I have that already, so that's not a big deal. But I'll go more into details of what this is. But this was the #1 door prize at the party that I went to, because they went through, everybody there won something, and then they had 5 remaining tickets, and out of the 5 remaining tickets, they were the top prizes, and the first of those picks got his or her pick of whatever their 5 top prizes was, and this was the #1 thing. So pretty stoked.